Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we will begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, where it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello, 80. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Well, now you just threw me off. Michelle, like, I literally had to sit here and I'm like, all right, let me try to like shift energies because I didn't want to come in here all like low energy. And then, like, I came and I was like, okay, hello. And then I saw your comment. I was like, oh. But thank you, though. Seriously, thank you. No, I appreciate it though. It means a lot to me, so it was worth it. But I'm just giggling because I was like, all right, I'm ready. And then I was like, okay. And it was like, oh. But thank you. No, thank you. Hi, Angel Day. I'm gonna try this. Hi, Shay Brunei. Hi, Kathy. Hi, East Texas Chick. Um, Well, usually I'm pretty good at it, like Jaded. I'm pretty good at being able to like shift energies quickly, but that's a heavy one. That's a heavy one. But I'm gonna do my best. Like I'm sure I'll be able to transition once I get into the flow of things. Um, Hi, Lori. Crystal. Smart rocket. Oh man, I have to go get my eye cream. Dude, thank you. Thank you just for even being here because your name reminded me I snot rocketed my eye cream underneath my dresser bureau or whatever, the chest last night. And I have to go get that. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Crime Mom 83. Harlot Artesmia. Yeah, let's take out the frustrations on La Bestia. You are a tarantula. You are Jaded. It's under my chest. Like, all right, not under my chest. Like I have one of those like wicker basket big chests, you know. It's a cool chest too, but it stands like an inch up off the ground. And so that shit rolled perfectly. That shit rolled perfectly under that inch too. Like just rolled right through. Yeah, I forgot about it. Yes, that anti-aging eye cream. Oh man. Hi Shauna. Um King Scarlet News, Pursuing Understanding. Tess, Catherine, Lisa, Donna, MK. That sounded like a watery fart. Oh, did it? Oh man, then I failed. Hi, Tart with a heart. Bummer there are people on YouTube that make tragedies about themselves. Yeah. 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 Hi, Angie. Let me see. Nana Banana. Oh my God. I'm failing today. Nana Banana. Rebecca. Skylab, my fellow Melissa. Ginger. Eddie. Pinche Becky gives 0 Fs. No. Pinche Becky, 0 Fs given. Samantha Lewis. Yusha. It's a new name. Welcome. Kathy 4. Metamom. Did I get everybody? Mark Klein, Tony, Katrina, Crime Crochet Coiffé, Mars, Cool Gamer TF, Under Review, Shakdo, Pretty Bug, Yono's Modesto, Sadie, Bryce, Megan, Foxfire, Sheila Bean, Musicity Mom, Gator Gal, Megan Battle, Black Swan, Jay Suriel. Oh my God, I got all the besties in here. Crackdown. Thank you, Nike, for becoming a member. I got you at the last live. Christina, Rock Painting Lady. And thank you, Sherry Thompson, for becoming a member. Now let me go all the way back down. Hi, Mama J, Brandy, Maria, Blue Waffle, Muscles and Mascara, Sean, Hara Hoax. Is that how you pronounce that? Hara Hoax? You know what though, Chart with a Heart? You can't please everyone because there are subscribers like you who say, I appreciate you taking the time. And then there are subscribers who say, I hate that you sit there and say hello to everybody. So you just have to accept that, oh, you're not going to please everybody, but I'd rather say hello than not say hello. Hi, Leslie. But okay, I think I got everybody. Hi, Mrs. Bendover, Jordan, Gwyn family. Welcome, the Shiznits. Okay. All right. So it's like how but fancy. Horror how fancy. Horror how. Wait, how do you say how fancy? No, ho. Not how. Wait, did you call me a hoe? No, ho. I'm over here. Of course, I want to say hello to everybody. You're so sweet. No, ho. Like, it's not how you pronounce my name. Well, shit. Wait, you pronounce it ho? For real? Oh, thank you, Leslie. It's really pronounced ho? So the E-A-U-X are all silent? So the whole word is silent, basically? How don't I know that word? So, well, that's a cool way to, that's a cool like name now that I know what the word is. I just didn't know that that's a, I didn't know. Damn. You know, it's Bethesda. I know. I've given up because some people have the silliest names. Prestige, worldwide, wide. Like a French prostitute. Draw me like one of your French girls, Jack. Oh my God. That's funny. Ho, like, oh my God. Faux. No, you see, you're trying to mess me up, KPM. Except I've already messed this up on a trivia once, because I accidentally one day read it as Fox Pass before they corrected me and literally said, "You mean faux pas?" And I was the idiot who read Fox Pass. And if you know, you know, because that's how faux pas is spelled. And I felt so stupid. Oh, thank you so much, Super Girl. Silent Watcher here. Love your channel and this crazy Tecia series. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Silent or not, I appreciate your support. And thank you so much for the super chat. That's so kind of you. I'm not Tart with a Heart, actually. I honestly, I think it would be easier if like I had like Smot to poke and to blame it on. But sadly, this is just me. It's just me. I used to be, though, but not since high school days. But if this is me without it, can you imagine me with it? Talk about the giggles. You would never get through alive. But what do we have on the docket for today? Well, everybody likes warm and fuzzy, Mama J, so that's well worth it. What do we have on the docket for today? Well, for episode 22, we have Tecia takes on her new identity. So back in 2021, Letecia communicated, don't you K me. I see that, Michelle. Letecia started to communicate with YouTube channels. So she communicated with the two channels that we're going to go through the correspondence with. KitKat, who I don't believe no longer has a channel anymore, and then WTF, the Wicked Truth and F-Bombs, which if you followed me covering Letecia from a long time ago, like before this series, I've talked about Wicked Truth and F-Bombs channel. Now, I don't know whatever happened to them. I used to watch them a lot back when this case was first happening. And the second set of communications is with them. And then we're going to go through, I know a bunch of people ask, well, what's Letecia's past crimes? Well, we're going to go through them. You want to know what Letecia's past criminal history is? We're going to go through them. So we're going to start with the KitKat correspondence. So again, this is now from November. This correspondence is from November 30th, 2021. And this is from, again, the channel at the time was called KitKat. Hi, Maria. And don't worry, we're going to take the time to look at all the little notes that she writes in the little heading bars and things like that. You did not miss just yet. We're literally just starting now. It's perfect timing. You're perfect, Kimberly. We're literally just starting. So this is again November 30th, 2021. She is already in jail at this point, but she started corresponding with YouTubers. That's so weird, Jaded, because I don't like cats either. So it's, I mean, I like all animals, but I just don't trust cats. Let me be clear. It's not that I don't trust cats. They're probably the one animal I will not freely go up to. And I feed raccoons out of my hands. Like, I go up to any animal, but cats, I feel like they know my secrets, okay? And they judge me for them, okay? I'm just saying. Like, the moment a cat looks at me, it's like, it's like, no. How do you know all this? And why are you judging me for it? No. Well, that's kind of you, Jaded. Now, listen, if a cat needed a home, I'd take the cat too. I just wouldn't trust the fucking cat. I just wouldn't trust the cat. Yeah, I'm a dog person all the way. They do see into your soul, Nadine. That's what I'm saying. And you know what? Sorry to pause real quick. I saw a really good video the other day because this is the perfect, accurate description and the difference between dogs and cats. Ready? Dogs are like, oh my God, this human feeds me. This human bathes me. This human, worships me. This human, talks to me, rubs me, gives me a bed. This human must be God. This human gives me everything. Then there's a cat, and the cat goes, this human bathes me. This human feeds me. This human worships me. This human pets me. I must be God. It's like, that's so true. Because the dog's over here thinking, my human is God. And a cat's over here, I'm fucking God. And it was so true. It is so true. They don't give a fuck. Oh, man. Yeah, dogs appreciate cats. That's so true. That's so true, Jen. It's so perfectly accurate. Dogs appreciate, cats expect. Yes, exactly. Oh man, like cats act like you are inconveniencing them in your own home. Like what are you doing here? What? Excuse me? This is my house. You don't pay rent? Like what? Okay, sorry. I get derailed, but that was perfect, Just Jen. That's exactly accurate. So funny. Okay, so hi, Rebellious Rose. So this is again November 30th, 2021. Letecia is communicating with the first YouTuber, and this is the YouTube channel at the time, KitKat. And let's start. It says, "What's up? How have you been?" I don't know how to explain it, but saying, imagine being in a bubble, trapped with 3 people. Taylor is who I am and wanted to be. Janelle is a vampire, but a sweet one. And Tecia is who I always hated to be. You see, Tecia is Marie. Out of control, impulsive, confused, was mashmested by her stepfather. She watched a student die a horrible death at school. In parentheses, boyfriend stabbed her. She was abused by Travis and kidnapped by him and beat in the head. She was cheated on constantly by her spouse and used physically and sexually. Can you believe he wanted her to wear a strap-on? And she has had so many out-of-body experiences. Then Janelle, she is fierce, a vampire with special powers. Mention of Team J, dates Jonathan. I don't know what that word is. Something monthly of the dead and lives in a concentration camp. What? Then Taylor is who I am and wanted to be, but they hold me hostage for false information and persecute me daily. Plus, Jean is not my middle name, so I'm wrapped in one big conspiracy. Taylor loves William, I think, and then she signed it Taylor something. Okay? So that's the first letter we have. Feeds monthly off the dead. Thank you. Feeds monthly off the dead. So it says, Janelle, she is fierce, a vampire with special powers. Mention of Team J, dates Jonathan, feeds monthly off the dead, and lives in a concentration camp. So if you haven't figured it out yet, Letecia was already building her defense and trying to go with the alters. This is November 30th, 2021. She was arrested March 2nd, 2020. She signed it Taylor Stauch. Taylor. Yes. This is all of a sudden, oh, the vampires. Oh, Taylor is this. And then I have, we have Taylor, Janelle, Team J. Jean is not my middle name. I'm being held hostage. What? Can you believe he wanted me to use a strap-on? Actually, Tisha, nothing surprises me. Like, it's not so crazy that someone might have a kink. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, no, it's not crazy. Like, it's not so crazy thing. Not my thing, but it's not some crazy thing. But damn, Tisha. Should have been Peggy. Stop it. Oh, stop. I see what you did there. No. Oh, no. Yeah, she was arrested in March 2nd, 2020, Madam. She was already in jail when she was writing these. This is November 30th, 2021. So, can you tell that she was trying desperately to build a DID defense? Yet she clearly does not understand even the concept of what dissociative identity disorder is, because she does not accurately describe what somebody who's going through it would experience. Yes, this was to a YouTube creator, Jesse. The YouTube creator at the time was KitKat. Hi, Allie. So, I don't know how to explain it. Imagine being in a bubble trapped with 3 people. Where's Maria? What? You're telling me Maria Sanchez didn't come till later? Taylor is who I am and wanted to be. Janelle is a vampire, but a sweet one. And Tecia is who I always hated. Tecia is more out of control, impulsive, confused. Oh, and she was schmested by her stepfather. She watched a student die a horrible death at school. The boyfriend stabbed her. She was abused by Travis and kidnapped by him and beat in the head. She was cheated on constantly by her spouse and used physically and sexually. Can you believe he wanted me? He wanted her to wear a strap-on? And she had so many out-of-body experiences. Then Janelle, well, she's fierce. A vampire with special powers. Mention of Team Jacob, dates Jonathan, feeds monthly off the dead, and lives in a concentration camp. Then Taylor is who I am and who I wanted to be. But they hold me hostage for false information and to persecute me daily. Plus, Jean is not even my middle name. So I'm wrapped in one big conspiracy. Taylor loves William. Signed, Taylor Stauch. Member of Team J. Thank you. You could decipher her writing a lot better than I can. How for show. Oh, Leanne isn't. Thank you, Rebecca. You know, you should just come up and translate it perfectly for me. That would be great. That'd be great. That looks like a J to me, but now it looks, you're right. That is an L. Leanne is not my middle name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee. Plus, Leanne is not my middle name. So I'm wrapped up in one big conspiracy. And then she signed it Taylor. So then we got one cuz and C cuz, branded cuz, blood bath cuz. Like, what is that? One cuz and C cuz. I'm going to ask Rebecca, does that say branded cuz? Bloodbath cuz? Please do, Rebecca. Does that say branded cuz? It is branded. Okay. Branded cuz. So I don't know what the hell what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Cuz as in Crips? Oh, I thought. Oh. What is that? I thought it was like because or cousin. What does it mean in Crip? Hey, Coco Love. I don't listen to Snoop. That's true. But what does it mean? One cuz and C cuz, branded cuz, bloodbath cuz. Oh, Coco, that's so sweet. Thank you, 87. Thank you so much. What is it slang for, though? I gotcha. Gotcha, Nadine. Now it makes perfect sense. Nah, son. You should have just said that. You should have just said that. Thanks, ho. Doesn't work when you say it verbally because I'm not spelling it. Ooh, North Carolina. Yes. Majestic. I almost thought it was Natasha Cooper. I was like, I can't see, cuz. What is it? What'd it do? So weird. Thanks, Allie. Becky P. We only got one letter in, so you're good. G's up, O's down. It looks just so silly spelt like that. Thanks, Necessity Mom. Okay. So then we have this one, which is also to KitKat. But as you can see, it's still November 30th. We'll get into what's up there after. So let's just start with the letter itself, okay? And it says, is she your former classmate? Trick or true crime? Oh, dear Lord. So this says, good morning, cuz. Oh, cuz. There we go. So it says, good morning, cuz. I wanted to write you to let you know I got to talk to Edgar on the phone today, cuz. Oh, God, no. That's two cousins in one sentence. I'm doing that too, sweet as taboo. I'm going over the letters to the YouTubers and then her past crimes. So she says, good morning, cuz. I wanted to write to you to let you know I got to talk to Edgar on the phone today, cuz. Well, I talked through his cousin and we use code words. Alex Rodriguez is his code name. Between me and his cousin, cuz. Oh my God. Oh, are you serious? Girl, I want to know everything about how Letecia was like going to school with her. I got his other letter written by him yesterday from the streets, cuz, and passed through the fishing line, cuz. Oh my God. I got his other letter written by him yesterday from the streets, cuz, and passed through the fishing line, cuz. He is laying low, avoiding charges, cuz, but will testify and bounce to Florida after, cuz, to avoid court harassment and charges, cuz. Stop it. Why is she using this word so many times? Why is she using cuz? Whatever works for him, following the family attorney's suggestions and advice, cuz. Once you are in the game, remember, snitches are bitches and are buried deeper than ditches, cuz. No, she did not just say that. Did I just read that out loud? I did just read that out loud. So that she said, our extended family, cousins, are as siblings in our tribe. So cuz is a term of endearment and family to us. But do you use it that many times within one sentence? You know what I mean? This almost reminds me of how many times Nick and Gypsy would use hun or sweetheart to one another within their texts, but times 100. But the thing is that we have to look at pattern of behavior, right? Yeah, I could drop the link anytime you want to come on Trigger True Crime, or if you want to plan it out. I know Allie would love to have you on too. You know, whatever you would want to do. I'll make sure. Sure. Totally fine. It's like pattern of behavior though. You have to take all of Letecia's past material, past writings, past communications with people, and she's never used it before. So it's like, why all of a sudden is she using it abundantly in this letter, you know? I would love to, Legendary. I would love to. I mean, I've heard it used, but not like this. Not like this. So it says, once you are in the game, remember, snitches are bitches and are buried deeper than ditches. 'Cause do I know what not to say on the family business? 'Cause training is on hold due to some human virus. 'Cause oh, this isn't like Corona's like, yeah, due to some human virus. She says, I mean, the vegetarians are eating veggies, so the humanitarians should be eating humans. 'Cause oh my god, I feel like I'm losing brain cells. You could drop her link, Allie. I feel like I'm losing brain cells reading this. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Angie. How are you? So I know what not to say on the family business, 'cause training is on hold due to some human virus. 'Cause I mean, the vegetarians are eating veggies, so the humanitarians should be eating humans. 'Cause come at me, 'cause I don't bite. Just Mickey nice. What? Just Rebecca? Oh, okay. Yes, this is to KitKat, a YouTuber at the time. What does that say? Just a Mickey nice style? What does that say? Just nicey nice? Thank you, Rebecca. Damn, she's good. Rebecca, you're good. You're good. Well, I guess you're all good. I can't read that. That's crazy to me. So, come on, cuz. Come at me, cuz. I don't bite. Just nicey nice style from H2 Vampire. Cuz. So, thanks. My health is level 7, cuz. And then she signed it Janelle. She signed it from the vampire. Remember the previous letter? Oh, thank you, Spicy Sugar. Remember? She signed this from the vampire. I don't bite. I'm sorry, Letecia. Did you really? Here's Leticia's problem. She really thinks everybody else is so dumb that they were going to believe this. Oh, look, she signed it Janelle. Yep. Do you see the biting references? Yep, this one's a vampire. Yeah, see? Like, dude, it is so beyond obvious what you're doing. But the scary part is that you're not smart enough to realize how bad this is, and you think everybody has a lower IQ than you. Like, that's seriously concerning. I don't either, Maria. I don't either. Go. Right, Lori? Just Aunt Brenda. I don't think so, Meta Mom Christy, but I could send them to her and I could ask her if she wants to upload them. So she signed this Janelle. And then in the heading, it says, "That's what's up, guys. Team J rocks." So this is literally Team Jacob. This is Twilight. You couldn't even be original enough to think of your own vampire story? You could not even think of your own? Yeah, and wasn't Jacob the werewolf? Like, what if you're a vampire and this is all about keeping within the family? Team Jacob, you're going for the mutt? You're going for the dog? He's the werewolf. That makes no sense. You should be Team Edward. And who isn't Team Edward? Sorry, but who isn't Team Edward? And I'm not even a Twilight. Like, I only like the first Twilight, but I'm not like a super big fan at all by any means. But come on, Team Edward all the way. All the way. Who doesn't want their man to flip them an apple with the shoe? I want an apple flipped in my hand with a shoe. Psh. Hell out of here. Come on. I'm sorry, but the way they had Jacob move Bella and then roar. He runs with his sexy bare hairless chest. And when I say sexy, not my type of sexy, like this little boy's, ooh, my chest is smooth. If a man's chest is smoother than my chest, we got a problem, okay? But his roar, and his body transforms into a freaking werewolf. Roar. No, I want to be bitten. I want to have all my blood sucked out. That's sexy. Not fucking werewolf or no. Team Edward. then she has all of these J's listed, okay? So it says J group. And up here at the top, we have Jasper. Now, Jasper is from fucking Twilight. Jasper was the new young blood. Jasper was the most recently turned vampire who had no self-control and couldn't be anywhere near blood. Remember? How unoriginal, Letecia. You literally, I hope Twilight comes at you with patent issues. You can't do this. You can't just steal this. Like, you didn't even change their names. The least you could have done was change their names. This is your life on the line. This is a matter of you going to prison for the rest of your life. You would think that you'd change their names at least. But nope, not Letecia. She's like, I'm going to take this exact storyline and I'm going to use the character name Jasper. Yup, perfect. So she went with Jasper and then she branches off and I think it says Jude. And then, oh geez, it's so blurry, guys. Jude. What does it say? Hold on. Jude and another J name, and it branches down, and this is it flipped, and it says like Jocelyn and Jim, and then on this side it says Jaden and Jeremy and a bunch of J names, and then this says future initials: Janish, Junis, Gentry, Jordan, John, Jeremy. It's a bunch of lists of freaking J names. James, thank you. Jeez, it does say James. You're right. It's kind of like as soon as you say it, then it becomes clear for me. Thank you. Oh, Clicker, I'm sorry to hear that your power's been out. Jackass. These are non-gangster names. Janess. Jeremy. Oh, man. It's insane. Jasper, Jude. I don't know what the one to the right is. James. I seriously can't read them all. They're very blurry, but they're all starting with J. And then at the bottom of the other letter, again, she signed Janelle. But then she writes, "Hey, Janelle, do you think you can turn me into a vampire?" Letecia, who are you? Letecia, you're writing a letter to somebody. Then at the bottom of the letter, you're writing conversations back and forth between yourself and alters. Did you really think anybody was going to believe this? I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, man. So she wrote, "Hey, Janelle, do you think you can turn me into a vampire?" Because again, if this personality was living within you, you can't ask them in your own free time. You had to write this down on the letter that you're sending out to YouTubers who are controlling the narrative, Then this says, "That's a good idea." And it says Taylor. Like she's having conversations and signing them with the different alters. This says, I'll try that after. That was too hard. What about me, guys? This literally says, what about me, guys? Who is she talking? Who is she talking to? This is a letter she sent out. Who are you talking to at the bottom of this page? We know you're not talking to you're not talking to alters. This says, trust me. One of us know soon who the something will be, aka Jeremy. So, oh my God. This says, she black? Question mark. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. She black? Hashtag. Oh my God. Oh my God. Make it stop. Make it stop. She black? Black Lives Matter.
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Yes, we are. Oh, gosh. It's so hard to read. Yes, we are. Oh my God, I can't. I really can't, guys. It's really hard. Because you have to be chosen, injected, or self-selected. What? She's signing this from Jared. She's making a bunch of notes and signing it from a bunch of different alters. You guys, this is insane. But do not insane. You're getting off on these crimes insane, but like, oh girl, you are a really bad liar insane. Because you have to be chosen or self-selected. Break and fierce are, it is your goal, and you just put an application and it will call you. You'll put in an application to become a vampire. You have to be chosen, injected, or self-selected. You have to be fierce. And you have to put in an application for a vampire to be a vampire? Oh, just Emmy, thank you so much. Thank you. That's so kind of you. His name is my name too. Wherever we go out, we hear the people shout. That is, oh my God. This is John Jacob Jingleheimer. What about me, you guys? And then look at this response. What about you? Stop. What about me, you guys? What about you? Seriously, people? Really? Seriously, people? You write seriously, people, like there are multiple people in this room of loose leaf. This is a piece of loose leaf paper. And you write the words seriously, people, like you were in a room. Are you within a 5-star notebook? What is happening here? Like, what are you, Letecia? Oh my God. It's because it's so cringe. That's the only word I could use to describe it. This is seriously cringe. Right, Meatfoot? That's exactly what it is. Trust me, one of you will know soon who the next something will be, aka Jerica or Janesta. Hold on. From Jasper. She black? Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Yes, we are proud to be the Yes, we are proud to be the Rebecca. Are you there? Anybody have an idea what that says? Yes, we are proud to be the no clue. It's bad. It's bad when Rebecca says no fucking clue. Oh, yeah, like, what does that say? Something multicultural. I don't multicultural group? I don't know. These do sound like her Google searches, Katrina. Yeah. It's bad. And then when it says she black ? Then there's an arrow that says God loves everybody. No, God loves everyone. Who are oh God. I hate her. Multiracial group. Okay. Multilateral Lottie. Hold on. That's a cute name, Lottie. Multilateral group. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So then we have the next set of letters, which are much easier to read. Now, the next ones are not sent to KitKat. They're sent to the channel WTAF, Wicked Truth and F-Bombs. And you've heard me talk about the channel before if you followed me for a long time with this case. And they did really good coverage of Gannon's case from the beginning. These letters that I just gone through, Martha, these two were to the channel KitKat that I don't think is around anymore. And now the next two are to WTAF, Wicked Truth and F-Bombs. And I don't know the exact date, but I'm going to assume it's around the same time period because that's when this was all happening. So around November 2021, give or take a couple months maybe. And what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say with that, but is Cat still here, Cutie Pie? Okay, awesome. So, that's what I was going to say. Now, there's a couple of lines within the next two letters that may be redacted. So like if it's not a straight continuation where it feels like it jumps, they did redact a couple of lines. So we'll know that, you know, like if it jumps, that's why, because lines may have been redacted for private or personal information. We are proud to be a multicultural group. Okay. Wow, man, that's crazy. Yeah, something. Yeah, something. So this is so Wicked Truths and F-Bombs. And it says, hey, thank you for my letter. And as you can see, that's redacted because the creator had written a letter first. And I guess that creator had included some private information about herself. And so she redacted it. And yes, I could do a side-by-side comparison of the Mother's Day card, but someone left me a comment and saying that I think Al confirmed it was Gannon's, but I'll pull that up when I'm done with this. No, I don't think she could watch YouTube in jail. I don't think she has access to just the open internet like that. Well, the redaction, I think, is about the creator's personal information. Yes, you remember Danielle and Amy? Yes, I love WTF. They did so good with this case. Like, I had just became a creator. The case had, like, Gannon's murder already occurred, but I started my channel still pretty early on. But I was watching their channel and I watched the interviews they put out. They had a really good channel. I was really disappointed when they stopped going live and stuff. Hey, Pointer Lover. Oh, did she? Teacup cranking? Well, that's disappointing. Okay. So it says, hey, thank you for my letter. And redacted, my favorite place, Orlando. I lived there every summer as a teacher. As a teacher, yet did she spell the word teacher right? I'm sorry. How do you spell the word teacher? Dr. Stauch. Is teacher spelled with an O? Holy crap. This woman was educating our children. I lived there every summer as a teacher, was an annual pass holder, several cruises out of there, and love shopping in Florida. Wow, 5 children. Impressive. And I know you are a busy lady. I said I would not read anymore after I got my doctorate, but that changed. I've read over 60 books since I've been here. I have my family mail them, and then I donate them to the jail's library. Oh, yeah, we've heard the letters on Allie's channel. Not heard the letters, heard the calls on Allie's channel of you complaining to Harley, did you get my book yet? Like, did you get my stuff yet? Like, not how was your day? What do you have going on? But did you order my stuff? Did you send my stuff yet? I heard that on a call Allie played recently. So it says, I've read over 60 books since I've been here. I have my family mail them, and then I donate them to the jail's library. I'm a James Patterson fan. James Patterson fan? I'm anxious to read the newer ones. I've read a lot of the old ones. I also like John Grisham, Janet Evanovic, and some other big names. Sure, tell me about your redacted through abuse at the jail. Defamation of character, threats, etc. Did she did she okay, she either originally wrote an A and then changed it to an I, or she originally wrote an I and changed it to an A. Look at that. Defamation. Letecia. Allie, you're so sweet. Oh, you think so? Oh, that, you know what? You might be right, Michelle. Good eye. That might be dipped down below. It really does look like it may have been an eye, though. But good catch. That might be dipped below from whatever was redacted above it. So she said, abuse at the jail, defamation of character, threats, etc. It sucks from an innocent person. But joy will come in the morning when I'm not guilty. And I'm confident in that. I have a few consistent people. I don't write the ones looking for fame through me signing release forms for books or websites. All that is nonsense. And if they do have it, it's because they were deceitful. You struggled with that word too, huh? What'd you do there? What? It looked like you kind of just said fuck it midway. Like, I can't even. Did you say fuck it midway? What happened there? Touche. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh, when I get out, though, I will head straight for the airport, and I can't wait. Oh, this is where it jumps. And I can't wait to fly something over the Atlantic landing to see and then it's like a part gets cut off. And then it says, of course, go to Florida too. It truly is the craziest thing that people in prison are treated better than jail. And presumption of innocence does not exist in society or the judicial system. It's an imperfect system. And she wrote, it's a imperfect system made by man. I never knew it until now. I forgave everyone who judged and those who continued to persecute me. I will never collect off of this. You already did. With these nonsense things they do off of high profile cases. I will win one heck of a civil suit for the abuse at CJC, the amendment violations, and false arrest. I plan to donate it to preventing these things from happening to anyone else. Thanks for writing me. Talk soon and stay safe and enjoy your summer. Now, also notice the signature, which appears to be her normal Letecia, not Janelle, not Taylor, a normal signature. Thank you for being a member for 13 months. Oh, thank you, Pointer Lover. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. You already made money off. You desperately tried to collect money off. You got enraged if Al or Landon or anyone got money. And when I say got money, they weren't just profiting. I'm talking about an efforts to help search for Gannon or to pay for the resources while searching for Gannon. We saw yesterday the accounts you would use to drop your guys' PayPal, your and Harley's PayPal and Cash Apps into the Facebook groups. Oh, snap. I didn't even think of that under review. Nice catch. Nice freaking catch. And then there's this one, which is, hello. I just got back from CMHIP a week ago. And then we have a redacted sentence. Thank God for his mercy and grace. Redacted. However, I do kind of agree with you. I feel that in self-defense, a person should have the means to defend themselves. I mean, law enforcement does when they feel threatened, but I've learned that people don't realize what it's like to be in a traumatic situation. At least these people in CS don't. Everyone acts different and redacted. People also forget that self-defense isn't always a pissed off lover, even though most times it is. It can be a normal person in a situation gone bad, having to defend themselves. It could be a spouse, your own child, best friend, parent, neighbor, drunk, someone on drugs, etc. You have to keep in mind, this is 2021. You see how she's building that defense and she's kind of keeping that door open? You never know this situation. One has to defend their own life. Trust me, I get it and been there. Nice that she added that, right? Hi, Michelle. Yes, a part-time redacted. My favorite place. I'll get to see it soon. And hopefully all this virus nonsense will be over. I've been to that VS store 100 times. I love it too. When I came to Colorado, I went there and to the North Face and Kate Spade to stock up just in case. LOL. I understand again what you mean about your kids. I've done it for years for kids, and the world doesn't appreciate SOMs, stepmoms, etc. What's SOMs? I don't know what that stands for. Okay, Allie. What is, anyone know what SOMs stands for? Oh, stay-at-home moms. Thank you. So what stay-at-home moms or stepmoms, etc. You live under some perfect microscope, and heaven forbid you make a comment about me time. And, well, you know what happens. It's a shame. I've read 64 books, and I do read the Bible often, and I do study guides. I grew up religious, but have gotten closer to God. It's just me, him, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit every day. Did you forget? Letecia? Who is it? It's just who? Did you say it's just you, him, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit? I'm sorry, did you forget Jake, Jingle, John, Julius, Jamie, Jeremy, Jim Bob, Janie, Janessa, J-Lo? Did you forget all of them? Were you not thinking about all of that?
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
I guess you didn't remember that on the other letter you sent to the other YouTuber, you were literally conversing back and forth. You were conversing back and forth on the bottom of that page. Now you're sitting here saying, yep, it's just me and good old God. Me and the Holy Spirit. Me and Big Jesus up there. Oh, shit, yeah. Fuck, I forgot. And 64 others. You know, like, what happened? You literally had the ramblings of Jack Torrance in The Shining on the other letter. You know, like, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Like, that is what your that is what your last letter looked like in comparison to this letter. Did you forget? It's like, oh God. I can't. It's so and she's Jewish, yeah. So then it's just me, him, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit every day. They have some old Patterson books here. So I went back and I read them. Plus, my daughter sends me some often as well. I just read Beach House and Beach Road. I also read a few of the Chicken Soup books. Plus, I love Grisham too. The Chicken Soup, is she talking about the Chicken Soup is Good for Your Soul books? I remember that book. I never read it, but I remember that. Chicken Soup is Good for Your Soul. I don't even know what it was about. That's true, Artesimia. Good point. Jesus is in the J group. Ugh, hold on. Okay. Chicken Soup for the Soul. Yes. That's what it was. I can't. I'll mess up, Martha. Okay. All right. Then there's a part that's redacted, and it says, saying that I'm a victim of a broken system run by man that ignores the supreme ruler, the Lord, I think it says. And then it's redacted. I know they are typically very fair in making sure the system gives everyone a chance. Look at Casey, George Zimmerman, Flaw 6? What's that? What's that word? Flaw 6? Oh, the Florida 16? Okay. Florida 16, etc. I'm glad they did make sure the mental health part was there. I know exactly what that's like. There is such a stigma on mental health. For so long, I had to hide anything that I needed because I had to be a perfect mom, treated like an oppressed stepmom, officer's wife, teacher, etc. I spent so much time helping others, you don't get to help yourself. That's the bad side to taking a deal. A jury could have saw your pain and suffering. Letecia, you were anything but a perfect mom. An officer's wife. Like, you guys, her image of herself was so high. Day will paint you as a monster no matter who you are. Trust me, I know. I've been loyal. Pillar in my community. Bitch, how do you spell pillar? Piler in my community. How do we spell pillar? How do we spell follow the bouncing ball? Follow the bouncing ball. How do we spell pillar, ladies and gentlemen? I've been a piler in my community. In the previous sentence, you were saying you had to be the perfect teacher. You're a piler of shit, Kate. Oh my God, no, but for real, like, and I'm not saying I never misspell a word, but she misspells very basic words for a teacher. I've been loyal, a piler in my community back home. I worked many Special Olympics. Students with special needs parents will vouch for that. I'm sorry. I think she meant the opposite. She worded it. Okay. Students with special needs parents will vouch for that. I visited elderly in special needs facilities, raised money for kids with emotional disabilities, started a MOCA chapter, raised money for fire victims, did toys for tots, and I could keep going. But I'm a monster to them. Okay, hold on. Okay. I've been a pillar in my community. I did the Special Olympics. Students with special needs, parents will vouch for that. I visited elderly and special needs facilities, raised money for kids with emotional disabilities, started a MOCA chapter, raised money for fire victims, did toys for tots, and I could keep going, but I'm a monster to them. I'm not, and they will get to see. Oh, we all saw just the monster you were and are. I know, Teacup, right? It's terrifying, her working with any children at all, but the idea of her working with special needs children who may not even be able to verbally communicate any type of abuse, oh my goodness. I have no idea what a MOCA chapter is. Oh no, Trigger True Crime. Trigger True Crime says, as her former classmate, I can vouch for her picking at a special needs classmate of ours. That is horrific. Oh. She is 100% the type of person who, okay, first of all, when you genuinely do things for out of the kindness of your heart, you do not list them off because you're not doing it for any other reason except you want to do it, right? She absolutely has not done all of that. Come on. She has not done all that. I don't know what a MOCA chapter is, but this really just shows to me this makes the most sense. You're sitting there saying, oh, you worked with all these special needs kids, elderly, I don't want to say patients. I don't know if they pay patients, but in an elderly facility with special needs, yet in reality, you probably, the interaction that you had with them was something that more paralleled this. MOCA Moms Inc. serves as the premier organization for sisterhood support and service for mothers of color. Through chapters and online, MOCA Moms Inc. people. Thank you. So she started a MOCA chapter? Interesting. Right, Teacup Crank, and it's terrifying. It's terrifying. Like I said, the idea of her interacting with any child is terrifying. But can you imagine, with a vulnerable child who may not be able to verbally communicate what's happening? Oh my God, that's horrific. And this is what makes me mad when I was going through the case files in the episode where I pulled up Letecia and Leslie Hicks interactions and how her references were bullshit. And Leslie caught Letecia in these lies, and majority of her references turned out to be not legit. And she put Gannon's phone number down for somebody she claimed was a former assistant principal. And when she called, Leslie Hicks called to verify Letecia's reference, Letecia picked up the phone. Like, Leslie flat out caught Letecia through the application process, yet she still hired Letecia. And I understand that it's in that area, like they're constantly moving and in and out, and so they may not have as many options, But why the hell would you hire somebody who straight up got caught lying like that? And it's like, we are trusting you with our children. We're trusting you with our children. And the fact that they even hired her really makes me so mad. So it says spousal and domestic abuse is serious. I know 100% and have been a victim to it myself. Are you claiming Al, or this is about like Travis? What is this about? They did, Rebecca. Right, Karen. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember when I discussed the last time, and people in the chat were like, well, it was near the base, like, and so, there was a lot of moving happening, so the options may have been limited. Okay, I get that, but like, that is unacceptable still. It really just is, in my opinion. Her case was very triggering for me. Still is. It is an easy process. I can't imagine. This case really hits hard for all of us, like a lot of us. This case, I've said it many times, this case has been one that just, it sticks with me. It's always going to stick with me. But if I knew Letecia personally, I can't imagine, like, if it already impacts me this much and I don't have any association to anybody directly in the case, can you imagine knowing Letecia like that, even having to go to school, like in the past, just, it doesn't matter even the extent that you knew, or just the fact that your paths have crossed at one point in your life. I can imagine feeling, and I don't know if that's how you're feeling, just, I can imagine feeling like icky and like, oh my God. And it's scary because you hear about these things happening all the time, but it's always that idea of, well, it's never going to happen to me, right? And so for something so horrific to occur, and then it's like, this person, it really must hit so close to home, because it's terrifying, the idea that, no, these people are around us and it really could happen at any time, and you don't know who to trust. So it says, yes to those seafood places and the beach. It will happen. God is on time and he is in control. My freedom is coming and it's manifesting down to earth from heaven. As you can see, I am Christian and I do a few programs. I relate to a minister from the Springs, Andrew Womack, who started the Daily Gospel Truth, and I listened to him with my grandpa. He also raised his son from the dead after being dead 5 hours. Oh, remember we heard something about that in the future at trial that came out, that she thought that she could get Gannon to come back alive? Do you guys remember that? Hey, Thistle. It's interesting to see that was mentioned all the way back back here. So he also raised his son from the dead after being dead for 5 hours. Not a day goes by I don't believe in those type of miracles like Jesus performed. Oh God, her spelling. During his 3 years of ministry on this earth. I know I'll get to be a part of a divine situation from Christ after I've endured the struggles preparing me for his will. Oh yeah, you sure will. You sure will. You sure will. It's just not what you are imagining for yourself. Jeremiah 29:11 talks about his plan to prosper us and not harm us. He won't let me, his daughter, stay here too long. He will rescue me and lead me to do what's next after incarceration. Okay, Tecia. Okay, Tecia. Thank you for your letter, redacted. I don't know where your faith is, but know you have great testimony. I'm going to start a nonprofit, New Creatures for Christ, and would love to have people on board with testimonies like yours. It's not about someone who found Christ in jail. I knew Christ since I was a kid. It's about bringing Christ to others in various mental health capacities and young women facilities who were and are abused. I want them to know women can't find emotional fixes to completely fulfill us in men, in life, in drugs, in marriage. But instead, that fulfillment is in knowing and loving Christ. There are programs like Prisoners for Christ and even Colson's big ministry. However, I'm not saying I'm called. I'm a teacher by nature. So I would like mine to be a teaching to women who are abused, women who face mental health issues, and to women who are stepmoms about how no guy will love you like Jesus does. And he must be first in our life. I've seen it firsthand in how women are broken, beat down, abused, scared, oppressed, etc., depending on the situation. I will be praying for you and your family. God bless. Take care. Redacted. I stopped in Palm Bay a lot. Expensive gas, ha ha, or it was then most areas. But the beach that way, it's great. I still think Palm Beach and Destin are my favorite, though. Smiley face. Talk soon. So then, the parts that were... Okay, so the two top parts are from the letters written to KitKat, and the two bottom are the letters written to WTAF. Hey, ATS News. As you can see, that to KitKat, we have a signature of Taylor. We have a signature of Janelle, her alters, yet we have two very normal, it looks like Stauch. So she is not consistent whatsoever in keeping up with her alter personalities. Oh, thank you, Ann Ellington. That's so sweet of you. So yeah, those were Letecia's letters to YouTubers back in 2021. Now, for the second part of Two Nights Live, are you guys ready to go through Letecia's criminal past? Well, damn, 491 watching and only 119 likes. Definitely, if you could stop and hit the thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it, guys. Thank you. But yes, are you ready? Are we ready? Would you like to know Letecia's past crimes? Well, then let's do it. All right. So, Now, don't be confused with these. When you look at like the date of birth and the charges filed, her date of birth is August 4th and the charges filed is October 1st. But in this system, they just have it like flipped. So you have to read it the day, month, year. It's not month, day, year. Does that make sense? So when I read it out loud, if it confuses you visually, that's because it's flipped. It goes day, month, year. Okay? So we have a Letecia Harden. And this is from Lumberton, North Carolina, October 1st, 2000. And the offense was loitering. Her dumbass had me calling her Taylor as a new student. Soon as I found out it wasn't her name, never again. Really? What year was that? I knew her first crime. I represented her in teen court as her. Stop it. Are you serious? Dude, I would love to talk to you. Seriously. I have so many questions. Oh, that's so interesting. So the first one I have up, it's loitering. 2000. Loitering. Okay. So what is loitering for anybody who doesn't know? It's the act of standing or waiting around idly without a purpose. And that is kind of like not an easy charge to get. I'm going to be honest. You have to really be in an area that you're not supposed to be, and only after like you're asked to leave repeatedly can I ever imagine the cops being called unless you're acting suspicious. And then usually when the cops get there, they're not going to just arrest you. You know, like they would just tell you to leave. And then, but if you give up, like if you give them an issue, then it's going to turn into, you know what? We're taking you in. You know what I mean? She stole the driver's ed car from school and went to pick up pills and joyriding, as her younger co-defendant told me anyways. Wow. That's super interesting. Oh, Black Swan. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Then we have, this is, now this, because this is a different system, this is November 10th. November 10th, 2000. We have an injury to personal property. Injury to personal property. Huh. I know kitty cats, right? Injury to personal property. Then we have January 21st, 2001 in Pembroke, North Carolina. We have possession. Hold on. I'm going to have to look. Okay, so this is driving while impaired, impeding traffic. Hold on one second. Okay. Possession. Hold on. Revoked driver's license. Well, I have like the code thing up. 1 second. It is disp alt. Disp alt. It's a 5400 possession, disp alt, fict, revoked driver's license. So something with driving. Oh, altered or fake driver's license. Oh, I know the code. The code is a 5400. And it says possession and disp, and then alt or fictitious. Oh, alt slash fictitious slash revved driver's license. Okay. Got it. I'm sorry. Now I understand. So possession or distribution, and then a faked or altered or revoked driver's license. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, it took me a moment there. Took me a moment. So not only did she have something on her, or she had enough that she, it appeared that she was, you could say, oh, it's not for me, like, you were selling or whatever. And then she either had another driver's license, like a fake driver's license, or a revoked driver's license. Then we have February 9th, 2001, offense date. Charges filed June 15th, 2001. Communicating threats. Communicating threats. She's always been like this, guys. She's just always gotten away with it. This isn't something that happened. She's always been like this. So then we have August 4th. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, that was her birth date. We have January 21st, 2001. And we have a failure to wear a seat belt in Pembroke. Ready? February 9th, 2001, Pembroke, North Carolina. False bomb report. False bomb report. It's a great question. Good night, Little Red Riding Hood. Mm-hmm. Right, Leslie? Yep. And that's why she really thought she could get and manipulate her way out of murder. She would have been, I guess, around 18, right? Wait, 1980. No. 1983 and 2001. Yeah, no, she would have been around like 18, right? Like, damn. Which, you know what that tells me? Oh, she definitely got in a lot of issues too when she was younger, but with a minor, you know, any issues, it's going to be sealed and, you know. Were you part of that? Called a fake bomb threat to school, had to stand outside looking crazy. Oh my gosh. Hi, Buttercup. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Why wouldn't it be okay? You're always welcome to stay. Please do. Oh my God, would she not even be 18 yet? She was 17, turning 18 in August. Oh my God. She was 17? Because usually they will not release. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Then we have the following month. No, I'm sorry. Next, hold on. What was the date? 3 months later, May 3rd, 2001. She's 17. Simple assault. Oh my God. That's what I was saying, Nana. I didn't even realize that this is all when she was 17, because usually it's sealed, they won't release. Bomb threats, assault, you're 17. How was she ever hired to work in a school? I don't know. That's a good question. Do they consider 17 an adult? Maybe Triggered True Crime. Do you know? Do they consider 17 an adult there? These weren't used in court, Rebecca. These weren't in trial. Huh, interesting. I don't know. Then we have oh my God. April 11th, 2001. So this is a month before that, a month after the bomb threat, a month before the simple assault. Assault, serious bodily injury. Assault, serious bodily injury. Hi, Kawaii Tash. She jumped a girl after school and couldn't go to her prom. That's the assault charges. Wow. You have to seal it yourself. Otherwise, it could be available. See, that's interesting to me because there was this whole, you guys, do you know the TikToker, Jess, I forgot her name, but her channel is basically built around how she went and served a huge, a good portion of time in prison. And now she's built her following talking about stories and advocating about changing your life and things like that. Well, there is a big controversy that came out the past couple of months between her and somebody else. And the point is, she was trying desperately to obtain her own records, and she could not even get her own records because it happened when she was a juvenile, and it's her records. Jessica Kent, yes. Yes, Riando, thank you. Jessica Kent. So that's why I was like confused, and I'm like, huh. I know. Serious bodily injury. This is all when she's 17. And I highly doubt it just started when she was 17. She was definitely probably getting in trouble for years prior, but she was let off the hook because she was young. I requested mental health eval as part of her teen court punishment, but judge wouldn't allow it. Well, that's sad. And that's something that the judge is honestly probably regretting now for the rest of their life, looking back and thinking, oh, well, not putting it on the judge. I'm just saying, like, I would feel that way. And it like, well, maybe if I did this or did that, could have prevented this or that. I don't know. So this is the offense from, notice this is the same offense date. So this is this offense. So this is the serious bodily injury one. So then she was convicted 2 months later on June 29th. And it was a class 1 level 2 misdemeanor. And she was guilty of simple assault / affray. She probably did a deal. If the judge terminates your juvenile probation successfully, then she will automatically dismiss the charges and order your records sealed at the time. Thank you, Pinche. Damn. She probably was, but she didn't say. I muted her the last year I knew her and wouldn't converse with her whatsoever. I don't blame you. I really don't. I know, Skylab, right? Yeah, so this is showing that this is the same offense, and then this is being found guilty. And she was in the North Carolina Department of Corrections supervision. Then we have June 21st, 2001. Felony larceny. Which is stealing over $1,000, like $1,000 or more. Felony larceny. But wait, there's more. God. Oh my gosh. Then we have a June 21st, 2001 offense, and then a March 26th, 2002 conviction, and another communicating threats that she is found guilty of. I'm not sure, Leslie. She keeps threatening me, yo. Oh my God, she never changed. She was born this way. She was literally, this was always her. Always her. Then we have August 16th. Oh, this is 12 days after her birthday. Felony larceny. You did, Valerie. You caught it over 2 hours in, but you caught me. Welcome. Felony larceny. $1,000 or more. Theft. No, she did not, Karen. She would have been 18 for 12 days at this point. Hey, B Crumbs. Oh, thank you, Valerie. You're so sweet. I'm glad you caught me. Even if it's at the tail end of it, I'm glad. Then we have a December 4th, 2004. I'm sorry. December 4th, 2003. Simple assault. Simple assault, baby. Now, there's one, I don't have the screenshot of it, but there's one from April 5th, 2004 that's from Pembroke also, and it's allowed unlicensed to drive. So, like, allowed someone without a license to drive her vehicle, I guess. And that's April 5th, 2004. She is, Casey, yes. And then the final one we have, November 19th, 2010. Domestic and criminal domestic violence first offense. Transferred from bond/other court. Now I'll dig and I'll try to see if there's more that occurred, and I'll let you guys know what I come up with. But yeah. Oh, we're going to do a live specifically on that crackdown. There's an episode I'm planning specifically to get into Chance and all of the deaths and stuff. Yeah, remember when she bit the ex-boyfriend? Let me show you that, because hold on. Let me show you. One second. Yep, here it is. Hold on, wait. Okay, so then we have this that I showed you guys in a previous episode. Which says, on Wednesday, March 18, 2020, I, Detective David Glenn of the El Paso County Sheriff's, conducted follow-up. This is from the case files of, Letecia. I conducted follow-up in this case, and I received a tip through the EPSO tip line indicating that Kevin Francis of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, previously dated Letecia Stauch and may have information about her. I spoke with Kenneth Francis, date of birth redacted, on the telephone. Kenneth stated he met Letecia Stauch in 2010 while they were on a softball team together in 2010 in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Kenneth said he and Letecia began dating each other within a few months of meeting and remained in a romantic relationship for approximately 6 months. (2010) Okay? Kenneth stated Letecia and Harley moved in with him after they dated for approximately 4 months, but things quickly began to deteriorate between them, and the relationship ended 2 months later. Kenneth recalled Letecia often asking him to babysit Harley during their breakup so she could go on dates with other men. Kenneth said Letecia once snuck up on him and attacked him from behind, putting him into a chokehold and biting him on the back. Kenneth told me Letecia was charged criminally for the incident, but he did not know the outcome of the case. Kenneth said approximately 9 months after he and Letecia broke up, a police officer arrested him at home for assault. Kenneth said the officer told him it was because he assaulted Letecia earlier that day, but Kenneth stated that he had not had any contact with her for approximately 9 months. Kenneth told me the case was eventually dismissed. Kenneth said he could not remember most of the details regarding his relationship with Letecia because it had been so long since they dated, but remembered a time when he drove Letecia, Harley, and one of Harley's friends to Disneyland for a vacation. Kenneth recalled getting into a big argument with Letecia, which resulted in the vacation ending early. And it says, I captured my interview with Kenneth on digital recorder and entered it into evidence. So that was this 2010 charge. And notice she changed her name there to Letecia Lynn Hunt. Hi, Effie Angel. So that's really interesting, guys. So I think this just shows, again, this isn't something that, oh, Letecia just at this time was acting crazy and through these events during this period, it no. She very clearly struggled with this, whatever she was struggling with, because it's not even like bomb threats. You have multiple arrests for bomb threats and threats, literal threats. And how do you get arrested multiple times for making threats? Like, that's so that it just tells me she had gotten away with it over and over and over again. And this just really contributes to why Letecia truly thought she could talk her way out of it. Because to us, it's like, no way. How did you ever think you could get out of this? Well, she talked her way out of everything else before. Clearly, her past never affected her life. It really didn't. She was able to get these teaching jobs, which is insane to me. And so she thought she really had the ability to get out. It's, oh my God. And all those were for 17 years old. But tomorrow's episode, just to give you guys a head up. Oh my God, I am so tired. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to be doing tomorrow's episode a little bit earlier in the day, because I'm not going to be around tomorrow night. So I'm going to be doing tomorrow's episode probably mid-afternoon. So sorry if that doesn't work for everyone, but that's what I'm going to be doing. And on tomorrow's episode, I'm going to be playing some of the calls between Amy and Letecia. And I want to go over it, watch it with you guys, and discuss it. And then I have some good stuff for us to go through Thursday night. I have a really good episode planned. And so, like I said, as soon as I get off, I'll schedule the one for tomorrow. I'll probably be on, let's say, around like 2:00 Eastern. So you can keep your eye out for that. It'll be scheduled within the next 30 minutes. And so I appreciate you all being here so much with me. Thank you for anybody who had sent a super chat or gifted memberships. Your support is greatly appreciated. And thank you so much, to her former classmate for coming in and even telling us like your experiences and stuff. That's amazing. And I would love to talk more about that with you, because I just have so many questions. Like just how she was in real life. That's crazy. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow episode. Oh my God, I am so tired. I will see you tomorrow afternoon for episode 23. And then we'll go Thursday night at normal time for episode 24. So thank you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you all soon. I am going to bed. I am so tired. Good night, guys.